Today's match, UEFA Nations League finals between Spain and Portugal, is going to be a big determining factor in the winning of Ballon d'Or next year. And in this video, we're going to have a short and brief analysis to confirm distance in this video. Kindly subscribe if you haven't, and let's have football conversation in the comment section. So in many of my videos, I have made that statement that the three leading contestants for next year's Ballon d'Or, who are Dembele, Lamine Yamal, and Rafinha, have all made their statement in this season's football. For which reason it will be very difficult at any point in time to say this person is a clear favorite, right? I feel like they are all taking or making good use of the moment granted unto them in this year's football, such that in matches where you expect Rafinha to shine, he comes in and does exactly that. And in matches you expect Dembele to shine, he comes in and does exactly that. And in matches you expect Lamine Yamal to perform, obviously he's been doing that from the start of this season, right? So by just ending the various domestic leagues and ending the Champions League, where each of them made a very good statement for themselves, it will be very difficult to say this person is winning this year's Champions League. And I felt that it has always been all about at the end of any crucial match, you will see football fans tilting to one player, saying he is the favorite to win the Champions League, right? And that is only normal in football. That is only normal in football. Now, Lamine Yamal, to me, have made so much of a good statement than any of these three players. And today's match will, in a way, cement his position in this year's Ballon d'Or, in next year's Ballon d'Or winning. There have been a lot of times the winning of Lamine Yamal team has solely been dependent on him. There have been moments he has contributed his quota, right? Now let's look at some of the top players in this year's football. You can talk of Vinicius Jr., you can talk of Dembele, you can talk of Mbappe, and you can talk of Rafinha, right? Now let's put Rafinha aside. We will come to him later because he is in the same team with Lamine Yamal. Let's look at Dembele. Dembele plays for PSG. He also represents France. Early this season, we had the UEFA Nations UEFA Cup, which the final was between France and Spain. It happened that Spain beat France for the trophy, in winning the trophy. And in that match, Lamine Yamal was the best player in that match. And this is a final. And this was when this guy was barely 16 years. Just 16 years, right? He went ahead, led a whole nation, a football nation like Spain, to win the European Cup, right? What statement again is needed? What statement again? And this was a match he beat a rival contestant in this year's Ballon d'Or, Dembele, in the final when Dembele was representing France. He was representing Spain, being the leader of Spain at the age of 16, determining the pace and determining the movement of the team at the age of 16, scored marvelous goal on that day and used Spain to overrun France, which Dembele was part of France team and he wasn't even the leader of the team. It was a certain player, right? What is it there again? What is it there again? Then we come to this UEFA Nations League, which last week was between France and Spain, semi-finals, and he does it again. Lamine Yamal does it again, outperforming Dembele. What is it there again? Now let's go to player like Mbappe. I mean, how can you compare Mbappe to Lamine Yamal this season? He met Real Madrid 4 or 5 times, if you are to add the friendly match, right? He met Lamine Yamal, Mbappe representing Real Madrid, and Lamine Yamal representing Barca, met Madrid 4 times. Just this ended season, right? And he did massacre to Mbappe in all these 4 matches, having one of the best dribbles, scoring some of the best goals. I mean, putting up one of the best one-man performances anyone has ever witnessed since the phasing out of Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo. So, I mean, I feel like this guy has really made a lot of statements in this season's football that no player comes close to him. If you are trying to bring any player to compete Lamine Yamal, I feel like you are bringing that player on the shoulders of his team's performance, but not the player's individual performance. When we are talking about individual performance, no player this season come close to Lamine Yamal, and that's a fact. So Vinicius, what is it that Lamine Yamal didn't do to Vinicius in this season? 4 matches with Real Madrid, he outperformed Vinicius in every minute, every second on any of these matches, right? What is it there again? Now we come today, and today happens to be the match between Spain and Portugal, right? Spain and Portugal. Who is Lamine Yamal for the first time going to face? This is one aspect of football who have ruled the face of football for the past 20 years. For the past 20 years, Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo have ruled the face of football. And now you have a young chap who is building a whole empire and career for himself, now touted as the best footballer in this generation, and going to meet one pillar of football in the previous generation. Man, Lamine Yamal, if you really want to win this year's Ballon d'Or, today's match must be a match of your life. And I wouldn't take anything from anyone. I wouldn't have any argument with anybody should Lamine Yamal put up one of his best games today and we still go back debating about who wins the Ballon d'Or. No. He can meet a whole Cristiano Ronaldo, compete with him on a match final. Right? This is not a normal match. This is not a mere match. This is UEFA Nations League finals, and it is a league Cristiano Ronaldo has ever used Portugal to win. And today happens to be the final match. The second time they are coming into the final, Portugal. And they are going to meet a 17-year-old Lamine Yamal, who is in serious contest for Ballon d'Or. Lamine Yamal, this is your moment. Like I started the video, there have been very good statements since day one of this season you have made. But I'm telling you, today, if you are able to put up one of the best performances, score goals, make good assists, you have made about 40 to 50% of a statement. Not because of the UEFA Nations League finals, but because you are competing with a team which is led and captained by a whole Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is the moment. This is the moment. And you see, I'm not even perturbed about it at all. I am not. Because this guy has consistently made good use of moments he has gotten. He has consistently written good statements on moments he has gotten. And it didn't matter the trolls, the criticisms, the disbelief people will have in him prior to the matches. He will still go into these matches and massacre them and disgrace them and bring them to their knees. And this is what this guy has been doing all this while. And today, I don't expect any exception. I am not having any excuses. You have to play one of your best games today. You have to play one of the best games today. You see, prior to today, the reason why Lamine Yamal's name has always been or is among the top priority in terms of those contesting for the Ballon d'Or isn't because of some goals he has scored, isn't because of some dribbles he has made within the year in general, but it's because those dribbles, those good performances, those goals came in meeting players like Mbappe, in meeting players like Vinicius, in meeting players like Dembele as Spain meet France. All right? And Ballon. You can mention the players. And even among his own team, Rafinha, in most of these matches, he outperformed Rafinha. So this guy has made very good statement. But I'm saying that for this season and for the purpose of next year's Ballon d'Or, Lamine Yamal, if you really want to win it, cement your good statement with today's match against Portugal. Make good use and take the most opportunity you can ever take out of facing one of the leg of just ended generation of football, which is Cristiano Ronaldo. And I am so certain that after today's match, once you put up one of your best performances, there is no going to be any more debate. And clearly, the men will be separated from the boys. Let's end here and meet in other video. Kindly subscribe and let's have football conversation in the comment section.